Hello and welcome back to Archi Tools. This is module 3 of Learning Revit. In this module, we will be talking about your favorite part, that is modeling of walls, doors, windows, and placing your floors and ceilings. Let's get started. In the architectural ribbon, you would find an option of wall. If you go to the drop down, there is an option of architectural. You can either go through the drop down option or you can generally select on the wall. Once you are into the wall editing, you would find in the properties there are some of the wall types which are inbuilt in your Revit project that you haven't created but it's already present. So what if you want a desired type of wall which is not present in this? So I'll go with the wall exterior because it is the most basic wall with no extra finishes on both the sides, and I'll duplicate it. So duplicating is important in order to create a new type of wall. Otherwise, if you don't duplicate and do the adjustments in the wall you have selected, the type of wall will get changed. You don't want that. Instead, you want to create a new wall. Let's say I want a wall of 200 mm. So I'll provide a name by duplicating it, wall 200 mm, and press on OK. You have provided your type name, but you haven't edited anything right now. For editing the thickness, you have to go into structure, and here you would find an option of edit. You click on this, and since I have duplicated my basic wall, which is the wall exterior 215 brickwork, it is taking the property of this wall, but I want to change it, right? So this is for the material. You can change the material from here. Let's say I want a cement wall. So some of the materials are already provided, which is inbuilt in the Revit project. Otherwise, you have to create a new material by going over here. We'll talk about creating material in the other module. Right now, I am be focusing on my creating of wall. So I have adjusted the material. Now, since I wanted my wall to be of 200 thickness, so I'll provide a 200 thickness over here and click on OK. Now you can create your 200 wall. But as you can see, while creating your wall, it is going through the center. What if you want to create a wall which is moving from the ends, not from the center? For that, you can see that the location line is an option provided in the ribbon, and wall center line is selected right now. So before working on that, you have to change the location line. So we have different kinds of option: wall center line, core center line, and we have finish, face, exterior and interior. So since I haven't provided my finish, so finish face and core face both would be same things. So I'll choose one of them, finish face exterior I'll choose. And next is I'll check my base and top constraints. Base constraint is level 0, which is my lowermost level, and I want my top constraint to be level 1. So I'll go to my top constraint, and here I will select the level 1 option. Automatically it will check the desired height which is in between level 0 to level 1. Now I will create my wall. As you can see, now it is snapping from the exterior end instead of the wall center. Next is you provide a dimension to your walls, interiors, faces. So for that there is a shortcut of DI. Let's say you want a room of 4000 by 4000. So if you select one of the walls, this dimension part will get highlighted. By selecting this, it means that you have selected this and it is ready to move now. And for the precision, since you have taken your dimension, you can write over here 4000. So it will move to provide 4000 distance from interior. Similarly, I will do the same for my vertical wall. I'll select one of the wall and provide my distance, which is 4000. So this is the wall I have made. But this is a very basic wall which I have discussed right now. It doesn't have any finishes from both the ends. So what if you require a finish? You will again go to the edit type, and this time I will again duplicate it. And here I will write wall which is 200 mm thick, but it has a finish of gypsum. So I'll write gypsum finish, which is total 200 mm, and click on OK. So I have renamed this so as to remember what I have edited. And again I'll go into the structure. This time, since we have total thickness of 200 and we have to take this take that thickness and consider the structural part also and the finish part also. Let's say we have finish of 10 mm and 10 mm on both the sides. So the structural part remains is 180 mm. So I have to reduce this to 180 mm and I have to insert two options. I have to go into the function, and since it is into the function of structure, I have to change it into finish. I'll do the same for the other one as well. I'll name it as finish 2, and I want it as a finish so it won't be inside the core boundary. So I have to move it below and upside. So I'll select finish 2 and I'll press on down till it reaches below the core boundary. I'll do the same for the finish 1. This time I'll make it move above. So I have selected this and press on up so that it moves above the core boundary. Next is I have to provide my thickness. So as discussed, I will provide 10 mm thickness for both the finishes, and the other is I have to provide my finish. So I'll provide gypsum for that. Revit has inbuilt material which is already present as a gypsum wall board. I will select this and press on OK. You can also copy paste this material by Ctrl C and Ctrl V in order to make your things easier, needless of going through this three dot icons. You can do like this also, and you can press on OK. So you would find that the width is still 200, but now it has finishes of 10 mm on both the ends. Now you press on OK. So if you go into the zoom in option, and if your fine is selected, you would find that the finishes are also visible in your plans. If you go into course, this won't be visible. So the finishes would only be visible from medium and fine. Next, I'll be creating my floor. For that, I'll go to my desired level, and here I will go to the ribbon icon where I can find my floor. I'll select this, and now it will be asking for my boundary line. So for that, you can either choose your all your walls by clicking on tab once, and all the walls get selected, and now you can press, so it selects the inside boundary of it, and press on tick. So your floors has been created, and likewise we have done for the wall. The same procedure is for creating your floor also. You can duplicate it provide your floor name, 150 mm. Click on OK. Now going into the structure, you just provide 150 mm structure. I'll just remove this finish from here. I only want my architectural structure which will be of concrete. So I'll provide a material of concrete. Here we go. Press on OK. Once again, check the default thickness. It is showing 150, which is my requirement, and press on OK. So your floor has been created for level 0. In the level 1, I'll be creating my roof. For roof, I again have to go to the architecture tab, and here you will find an option for roof by footprint. You just press on that, and again you can hover over your wall and press the tab key to select all the walls at once, and now press. Now you can see that the slope has been provided on the sides. So whatever wall you select, the slope has been provided. You can change your slope from here also. If you want, you can keep it at 0 also. I'll keep it at 15 degrees. From here, selecting this wall, keeping this at 15 also, selecting this one, keeping at 15, and this one as well. Press on OK once you have provided your slope. Now going into the 3D, this is my roof, and this is the floor which I have created. I'll just try to overhang this roof first of all, because your roof generally overhangs from your wall end. So I'll use this pick lines option in the modify footprint option. When I select this and I go into offset, providing an offset of 600. Now, as we were selecting the walls previously by pressing the tab key, now I will select my line and press the tab key multiple times. Due to some reason it's not happening. I have to do it individually only, and press on delete. Check the slopes. Slope is at 30 degree. I'll keep it at 15. This one also at 15. And here as well. Clicking on tick and going into 3D. So we have made a roof also, very basic one. I'll just extend these so as to make it into our scope. Now I'll provide my doors and windows. Going into DR, this is a short form to add your door. Otherwise, you can go into architecture, and after the wall option, you would find an option of door. We have some inbuilt options for door. One is the double flush door, the other would be a single. So I'll select this one and provide at my desired location. You can also edit this. The dimensions you can edit. Let's say I want my door thickness to width to be 900 instead of 910, and height to be 2100. So again, I have to duplicate it for making the adjustments. Press on OK. And in the dimensions, there is an option of rough height, which was 2110 previously. I have to keep it at 2100, and rough width previously was 910. I have to keep it at 900. That's it. Just press on OK, and the door dimensions would be modified. Next, I'll be providing my window. Let's match this wall type first of all. For matching it, there is a shortcut of MA. Select the wall from which you want to match and just select the wall to be matched. So I have matched all the walls. Now I'll be providing my window. So similar way, window is in the architectural ribbon only, just next to door. You can provide your window. So for some inbuilt windows are provided. If you want more type of windows, you can otherwise load it or download it from your websites. But for your representation purpose, this will suffice for me. The next is it will ask for the sill height. I would like to keep it at 600. The size is 910 by 910 mm. You can change it if you want. First of all, check whether your desired thickness and height is already present. If not, you can duplicate it just as we have done for door. Let's say I wanted 1200 by 900. So I'll rename it, and the height would be my 900 and the width will be 1200. Just press on OK and provide it to your desired location. So this is a fixed window whose sill height is 600 height, and I have placed it just near the door. Let's align the lintels, it would look better. In this way, you can model your building in Revit. I have carried out a very basic modeling for you to show how this is working, and you can go and create more intricate stuffs in Revit. Just practice a lot because you might forget things along the way, and you would need a recap in the video. So for that, I'm here. Let me know in the comments box if you're having any queries related to the modeling stuffs. Like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot. Take care. Keep learning.